Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing to the channel. On this channel, we talk about how to make money, we talk about lifestyle, and we even throw in some supercars, as you have seen in the intro of the video. Also, consider hitting that thumbs up button for me as well. That will help you to spread this video to more people. Well, all right, guys, it's been 6 months since I quit my corporate 9-to-5 job, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity today to give you guys an update, kind of let you know what's going on with me. Also, since I do have so many new subscribers over the last 30 days, I think we've added over 30,000 subscribers to the channel. I thought it would be also a good idea to bring those folks up to speed and tell them a little bit about who I am and where I came from. 6 months ago, I was working for a bank as a commercial real estate banker. In essence, what that was is I made loans to individuals and companies who invested in commercial real estate. Things like office buildings, retail strip centers, restaurant buildings, multifamily housing, industrial, land, you name it. As a commercial real estate banker, I lent money to these types of individuals and businesses. And I've done that job for 25 years. But you know, my journey started when I decided, you know something, I'm not gonna do this job forever. At some point, I'm gonna wanna get out of this and do my own thing. So I started laying the foundation to be able to do that. And 6 months ago, I quit that 9-to-5 job where I was making a great 6-figure income. But what I did not have in my life at that time was more choices, more time, and more freedom. So ultimately, that's what I was chasing. I was chasing lifestyle. And I knew if I continued doing what I was doing in my corporate banking job, I would continue not to get that. And I wasn't happy. So it was never about the money for me. It was never about me chasing money or me trying to make $10 million or $20 million. It was never about that for me. It was always about lifestyle. And that's one thing I will challenge you guys to think about. You know, what do you really want? I mean, are your aspirations connected to a dollar amount of money, or are your aspirations connected to lifestyle? What motivates you? Why would you do more than you're already doing from a financial standpoint? Why? You have to have a defined reason. And you know, guys, I call that my why. I talk about that a lot on my channel, and in a lot of videos, I always go back to the why. See, my why was lifestyle and my family. You got to figure out what's your why, because that's what is going to motivate you to do more than you're doing today in order for you to get to where you want to be financially. Where I wanted to be financially, I'm there. I'm doing what I always have wanted to do. I can work with you guys on a daily basis through my company, RF Financial Consulting, where I have one-on-one sessions with you guys, and we talk about where you're at today, and we talk about where you want to be in the future. And then we put a plan together for you to get there. So that's what I do now, and I love it. It has been so rewarding. But it was never about me chasing dollars. It was always about the lifestyle, like I mentioned. And that lifestyle, like I said, is centered around just having more choices, more time, and more freedom in my life to do whatever I want to do. And I'm happy. So ultimately, I guess I was chasing happiness. The question is, what are you chasing? Where do you want to be? Are you there? How do you get there? You got to figure out that. And then you can also have what you want financially out of this life. Matter of fact, you can have whatever you want out of life in general if you do that. But it starts with understanding where you are today and where you want to go, and then having a plan to get you there. That's it. You know, the most important investment you can make is an investment in yourself. That's the most important investment you can make. And it also doesn't matter where you start. What matters is where you finish. See, I started at zero. 25 years ago, I started at zero. I had no assets. And what I did over the next 20 to 25 years is I concentrated on building assets. How did I do that? Well, I did it through real estate. I did it through investing in the stock market. I did it through creating luxury watch sales. I did it through eBay stores. That's how I created my wealth. Was it easy? No. But I didn't have a choice, because remember, I was chasing lifestyle. I wanted to take care of my family. And I knew my 9-to-5 job, at least early on, wasn't going to do that. And I knew in order for me to be able to get out of that 9-to-5 rat race at some point in the future, I had to create net worth, positive net worth. I had to create assets. I had to create liquidity so that when it was time to walk away, I wasn't a prisoner to my 9-to-5 job. I took all the leverage back, all the financial leverage back in my life by creating these additional streams of income. And I've talked a lot about real estate on my channel. I've talked about the stock market. I've talked about my luxury watch sales. I've talked about the eBay store. So please, if you're brand new to the channel and you're not sure what I'm talking about, go check out some of the prior videos on my channel that I've made. If you're someone that says, hey man, I want to also go from point A to point Z, but I'm not sure how to do that. I need some help putting together a plan in order to do that. Then my recommendation is DM me on Instagram at RichardFain28, or in the description box of this video, you will see an email address for RF Financial Consulting. Drop me a DM, drop me an email, and then we'll talk about how I believe I can help you get to where you want to be in your financial life. Again, for me, it was about lifestyle. It was never about the money. It was never about having $10 million, like I said earlier. It was always about just being able to be happy, man. Being able to do something that I really enjoy, like working with you guys, making these videos on YouTube. I still do real estate. I still do, obviously I'm heavy into the stock market. That's one of my favorite things to do. I also still enjoy flipping luxury watches. I still do that. Matter of fact, I just sold one the other day. I don't do it as much as I used to because I don't have to, but I still enjoy it. It's still a skill set that you can learn and really change your life. I'll tell you right now, with luxury watch sales, for me, when I was early on in trying to build my net worth and build my assets, luxury watch sales is what really was the fuel that helped me build my real estate business, because that was the immediate cash I was making by flipping watches that I poured into real estate in the early days. So it was really, really instrumental in me building my real estate business. Now, the real estate business really is, the additional stream of income that allowed me to really 10x my net worth, though. It really did early on. So the way it worked for me was I started in real estate, but buying one house. But in order to duplicate that process, I had to use the equity in that first house, but I also created luxury watch sales down a little bit down the road. I created luxury watch sales to help me invest more into real estate, and that's what it did. So luxury watch sales created cash for me to invest in real estate, and through investing in real estate, I 10x'd my net worth. And all along, simultaneously, I was investing into the stock market, which I've done for the last 20 years, but with little chunks of money. I was investing no more than 10% of my salary from my 9-to-5 job into the market. That's the only investment I was making. And then what happened was, when I got to a point where I had a big enough real estate business, I started liquidating or exiting those properties and taking those profits and pouring them into the stock market, which over the last 5 years has really taken my net worth to the next level. So I had a plan in place, and I just simply executed that plan. And as I mentioned, in RF Financial Consulting, that's what I do now. I help individuals, like I said, one-on-one, not through courses, not through seminars. Nothing's wrong with that, but I prefer the method of one-on-one direct conversation so that people can ask the questions that they have. We can lay a basic foundation for them to follow. And then if they need questions answered on a go-forward basis, they can simply email me, DM me, and I'll be more than happy to continue to work with them and answer their questions. And ultimately what happens is, most of the folks will do a second session where we do a follow-up session and continue building on that pathway, that financial pathway that we've created together for them. If that sounds like that's something you guys are interested in, again, DM me on Instagram or send me an email. Again, email address that you can send an email to me is in the description box of the video. Well, all right, guys, I just thought I'd give you a 6-month update. Me leaving my corporate 9-to-5 job and doing my own thing, and it's been wonderful. Great, great, great. I challenge all of you guys, if you're stuck and you're looking for a way to improve the quality of your life, my recommendation is change your situation financially. That will certainly go a long ways to help give you a little bit more time, freedom, and choices in your life, which in turn creates a different lifestyle for you, and in turn, in my opinion, helps with making you happy. I'm not saying money makes you happy, because it doesn't, but I think lifestyle will. Well, if you're stopping by the channel for the first time, please consider subscribing, share the video, and smash that thumbs up button for me. It helps the channel and it helps me too. Thoughts become things. If you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. You guys keep chasing your greatness. Never stop believing in yourself. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.